Hello football lovers, especially Chelsea fans. As usual, I will provide the latest and most updated news that I have summarized for you. But before that, I want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe. As usual, before we start, I would like to say thank you to those who have commented on my previous video. Thank you to Prince James. Next is Josephus Yene. Then is Dominic Mwangeka. Then is Daniel Obibi. And there is also Yakub Wali. Next is Kingston Kennedy. Then is Mukubesa Namunji. Then is Christ Cruz from Nigeria. And there is also Dr. Luis Eduardo Oliveira. Next is Okoro Henry. Then is Michael Taylor. Then is Anton Chikua. And there is also Tegopa Mungu Robin. There is also Jesse Barchu. Next is John Awuzie. Then is King Sun Kennedy. Then is Sami Kasmal. Then is Rashid Katuki. And there is Kelvin Mwara. Next is Muhammad Ali. Then is Peter Osariaman. Then is Namdi Nebe. Then is Chigozie Okechukwu. Next is Onuhmeki. And the last one is Asan Jarju. And all my friends can leave comments below this video so I can mention it in the next video. Thank you and enjoy watching. We will discuss the Chelsea match against Nottingham Forest, which ended in a 1-1 draw. This was a disappointing result for Chelsea after they had recorded 5 consecutive wins previously. Let's see how the Chelsea players performed in this match. Chelsea faced Nottingham Forest, who played with 10 men after James Ward-Prowse received a red card. Even so, Chelsea failed to capitalise on the advantage and had to be satisfied with a draw. Chris Wood opened the scoring for Forest, while Noni Madueke equalised. Here, Express Sport takes a look at how Chelsea's stars fared against Forest. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, 7.7. Sanchez was very good despite not keeping a clean sheet. He made several important saves that kept Chelsea in the match. Defense Malo Gusto, 6.7. Gusto was unable to make a significant impact and struggled to keep the defense when Milenkovic scored. Wesley Fofana, 7.2. Fofana showed resilience in defense, but the yellow card he received ruled him out of the next match. Levi Colwill, 7.2. Colwill was solid, making a vital save-making challenge towards the end of the first half and showing good playmaking ability. Marc Cucurella, 6.7. Cucurella was a bit of a late threat, but was involved in a late scramble that saw him booked. Midfielders Moises Caicedo, 7.1. Caicedo struggled to keep up the pressure on Gibbs White and was booked for a late challenge that prevented him from playing aggressively. Enzo Fernandez, 7.5. Fernandez failed to change the game and was of little help to Caicedo on the counter-attack. Cole Palmer, 8.5. Palmer provided the assist for Madueke's goal and showed a much improved display in the second half, becoming one of Chelsea's best players on the pitch. Attack Noni Madueke, 8.5. Madueke was the main threat, scoring the equalizer and making a significant contribution to the team. Nicholas Jackson, 6.8. Jackson struggled to make a contribution in this game, unable to deal with Nottingham Forest's strong defense. Jadon Sancho, 7.3. Sancho was at his best, posing a threat down the left flank and helping his team win the ball back. Chelsea failed to capitalize on their numerical advantage, and this draw was a huge disappointment. While some players showed good form, such as Madueke and Sancho, the team as a whole needs to improve ahead of the next game. What did you think of Chelsea's performance in this game? Who was your favorite player? Leave a comment below. Next, we will discuss Renato Vega's interesting statement about Chelsea's team unity that could be the key to their success. Let's take a look. Chelsea started the season very well, winning 5 consecutive games. All of this is thanks to the positive influence of Enzo Maresca and the solid performance of the players. One aspect that is highlighted is the team unity at Chelsea. Renato Vega emphasized that currently there are no small groups that are separate in the squad. In his comments, he said, "The squad is very united. There are no small groups like in other teams I have been with before." Team unity is an important factor in achieving success. When all players feel like they are part of a big family, it creates a positive atmosphere. Vega added, "At Chelsea, we have one big group that is like a family. Everyone feels involved." Vega's statement reflects a condition that Chelsea may have been missing for a long time. This team unity and spirit can be a strong foundation to face the challenges this season. The strength of a compact team can push them to achieve high targets. With solid unity and increasing performance, Chelsea has the potential to achieve great success this season. Let's support our team and see how they fight on the pitch. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on Chelsea's team unity. Next, we will discuss the latest situation regarding Romeo Lavia at Chelsea and the potential arrival of new players. Let's see. Romeo Lavia, who was bought by Chelsea for £58 million, is now facing a big problem. Although he was previously considered a future star of the Premier League, Lavia's journey at Chelsea has not been smooth. He has only appeared in 4 matches due to annoying ankle and thigh injuries. Lavia only started his first match for Chelsea in August, in a 2-0 defeat against Manchester City. Unfortunately, he was injured again, and is now struggling to get a place in the squad. Chelsea management is starting to lose patience and considering the option of finding a replacement. It is reported that Todd Boehly and his team are monitoring Hellas Verona's young player, Renato Vega. The 20-year-old has shown promising performances in Serie A. Currently, Moises Caicedo is filling the defensive midfielder position at Chelsea and showing why the club is willing to spend £115 million on him. Enzo Maresca has shown his intention to rotate his squad, and he is very optimistic about the potential of Lavia and Caicedo playing together. With injuries and uncertainty surrounding the squad, Chelsea will need to think fast in the January transfer window. Could Belhane be the answer to Lavia's problems? We'll have to wait and see. Leave your thoughts below on Lavia's situation and potential Chelsea transfers. Next up is the worrying situation at Chelsea, with 2 key players facing suspensions after just 6 Premier League games. Let's take a look. Chelsea are currently facing serious problems with 2 of their players, Marc Cucurella and Wesley Fofana, who have already collected 4 yellow cards. If they receive another yellow card before the 19th matchday, they will both be handed a 1-match suspension. Enzo Maresca must ensure that his team remain disciplined in the coming weeks. With just 6 games to go, keeping key players out of suspension is vital. Cucurella and Fofana have been integral parts of Chelsea's solid defense. Cucurella, who was criticised after his £63 million move from Brighton, is now in top form at left back. Meanwhile, Fofana, having recovered from injury, has been in fine form in partnership with Levi Colwill at the heart of the defense. The pair must now go 13 crucial Premier League games without picking up another yellow card. It will be a challenge, given their positions on the pitch that often involve duels and tackles. Both players were booked against Bournemouth in a foul-filled game, with referee Anthony Taylor showing a total of 14 cards. However, Maresca said he was not overly concerned by the number of bookings his team received, stressing that it was part of an intense game. Can they avoid suspensions and continue to help the team to victory? Leave your thoughts on the situation in the comments below. Next, we will discuss one of Chelsea's young players who is starting to steal the spotlight, namely Renato Vega. Who is he? Let's see. Recently, Jason Cundy, a pundit from TalkSport, gave high praise to Renato Vega. He called Vega a monster in midfield. At only 21 years old, Vega has shown impressive quality on the field. Cundy said, "No one knows Vega. This boy's 21 years of age. He's a monster in the midfield." Since joining Chelsea from Basel for £12 million, Vega has made a significant contribution. He has played in 8 of Chelsea's 10 matches in all competitions this season, with 5 of them as a starter. This is much more than many people expected before the season started. Interestingly, Vega is not only a midfielder, he can also operate as a left back and even as a centre back. In the last match against Gent in the UEFA Conference League, Vega scored his first goal for Chelsea with a sharp header. This shows that he is not only physically strong, but also has good technique. Enzo Maresca deserves a lot of credit for this development. He has rotated the team well, giving many players the opportunity to show their abilities. Chelsea players are also happy with Maresca's approach, which has had a positive impact on the pitch. With his performances continuing to improve, Renato Vega has the potential to become one of Chelsea's big stars in the future. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on Renato Vega.